Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I want to share what I created for Tamika's annual Christmas winter theme shaped gift tag swap. I think this is year 4 for me. If you haven't seen any of the other tags that I've created, I will link all the videos down below. So for this swap, we had to create 2 tags, 3 if we're going to make one for Tamika, so I did 3, and you couldn't do any basic shapes. So my theme used to be like classic Christmas movies, but I kind of started running out of things that I wanted to do. So this year I went with something that was a little closer to my heart. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I've showed some of my Barbies, but I've been collecting Barbies for probably the last 20 years or so. And I have a huge collection, probably over maybe 60 dolls or so. So I do a lot of the holiday Barbies. I have some from all over the world when I was in Japan and Korea and, different countries that I've gone to. So for this swap, I decided to do a Barbie doll box, or kind of my rendition of one. Overall, I'm satisfied with the tag. I wasn't really thrilled about it at the beginning, but I'm going to go with it because I've ran out of time. So I did create 3 tags. I will list all the stuff that I used, like the files and stuff, down in the description box, so be sure to check that out. It had to be at least 3x4 or no bigger than 3x4 with at least 2 embellishments. And then we had to package and label everything separately. So for my swap, I used some of these Anna Griffin holiday stickers and sentiments on my packaging. I also used this Sizzix topper die, and this is called Treat Bag Topper, and I use this on my packaging as well. And then also some of these sentiments, the banners, these are Anna Griffin as well. My packaging took a lot of this. These were used on my packaging. Those are Paper Studio. And then I also used this edge die. It's a poinsettia and leaves die. I think I got it off Ally. If I can find it on Amazon, I will link it below. Or if I can find a link on Ally. And then some of these Dollar Tree bows. And then the paper for my packaging is this North Pole Productions. Those are some of my scraps in there, but this is an older paper stack from Hobby Lobby. So this is what I came up with. This is a mini Barbie doll box. As you can see, this is how small it is. The actual box I shrunk all the way down to the size requirements for the tags. And this is a doll favor box. It comes from Etsy, and the shop is called Tam's Sweet Life. And so I use that Recollections foil cardstock, which is so hard to work with. I don't even know why I went with that. But because the boxes are always done in like a foil for Christmas, I went with that. And then I got this Barbie font that I changed from pink and white to green and white. The font came from a store called Apollo Creative Studio, and that's also on Etsy. And then I also have this little afro that came from that store as well, like an afro Barbie, that silhouette of her. I just typed out the 2022 holiday edition on the bottom because they usually put that on the bottom of the box. And then I used some script writing paper for the background. I printed her from it was a holiday girl. The name was Danya Smiles, and that's also on Etsy. I printed her on photo paper, shrinked her down, and then I made another little piece behind her made out of 110-pound cardstock, and I made some little tabs on the side, how you do the box cards, so I could glue her to the side, each side of this little doll box. And she's just standing up. I just used my brother's scan and cut to cut around her. And then I added that little bow I had from my stash from some mini bows. I glued it shut, used some eyelash trim and a piece of ribbon because we did have to have a hanging element. And then I created the to from and typed out "Have yourself a melanin Christmas" with the little afro Barbie head girl. I thought it turned out cute. I wasn't really satisfied with it at first because I normally do something like really over the top, but overall I'm satisfied with her. It's not the first idea I had, but I'm glad I went with them. So I love how she turned out. Also in my packaging, I'll be including a pair of socks. I have this really cute sort of plaid ribbon that I have tied on there. I also have a pen in my box. And then this is the slimline card that I made. This is from my cameo silhouette. The file is actually a mini slimline card base and envelope. It is a set, and the design ID number is 380035. So I did the envelope in this sort of script paper, and then I printed a larger girl. This is the same girl that's in the box. Added the little antlers to both, and then Have Yourself a Melanin Christmas from Eboney at Sharingmoore. I also printed this on photo paper. I backed it in 110-pound cardstock and then cut this really colorful base so it'll have like the Christmas theme all the way around. So that is my swap. This is my packaging. I have the little doll boxes wrapped up in this tissue paper. That's from my stash. Here's my packaging. I bought a bunch of these pillow boxes with the little handle on top for hanging from clearbags.com. I just took a piece of 12 by 12 paper. I used my I have a trimmer, this We Are Memory Keepers trimmer right here, and it does like several different designs. I did like a wavy design on each side, wrap the paper completely around. It does go all the way to the top, and here's where I use the Sizzix bag topper. This Anna Griffin Sentiments, one of the ornaments, the bow flower, and then there's the poinsettia die cut that I cut out of that green foil paper also from Recollections. Here's the back of it. Here's another Afro girl that I used to put all my information for the swap. I love how my packaging turned out. I do also have some candies in there, and then my tag will also fit in here with the rest of the stuff. So I'll share with you my final packaging at the end of this video. So here are how my packages are going to go packaged. The socks and pen and the card. I just have them in these clear bags from clearbags.com. Again, I did create 3 exactly the same. Tamika's will be marked or identified with the flower to the left if you're facing it, because I always try to put something extra in her package for her hosting. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you again, Tamika, for hosting this great swap. The first time I can remember, I was shaking in my boots because I knew my package, my tag, everything was going to fall apart. But now it's just come to become something that I look forward to every year. So thank you so much for taking the time to host and do your videos. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye.